Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the tutorial on the Wallrun. Very basic parkour move is to get up this wall, any wall. It's a very high wall, try and get on top of the building. It's really useful. So there are two types of Wallrun. The first one I'm going to show you is basically getting your chest over the wall and then getting your legs up. Not jumping, grab the top. To do this, try and find a wall that's roughly head height, maybe a bit smaller if you're really not ready. Or, you know, whatever feels comfortable with you. So this stemmer. So remember to get your foot roughly this height, about just over your hips maybe, or roughly there. If you get too low, your foot, all the energy coming from you is going to push on this, and because it's so low and the angle is too big, it will just go straight down. If you get too high, your knee will go into your chest and it will push you away, but I'm not really quite sure that any of you will actually do that. So yeah, get it roughly hip high, middle of the wall I'd say, for something that's about your size. And just the first progression is to try and kick off the wall. I'll just show you. Basically that. The aim of this is trying to get as much grip on one foot, try and send your chest over here, over the wall, so you can put your hands down, and that's how you get into the cast position, I'm going to call it, because that's the same on a bar. So then from there you just climb up. It's as simple as that. As you run up the wall, make sure that your chest doesn't go here, or you'll probably just go straight into the wall, or it'll be really quite difficult to get your chest over this top. Make sure as you're coming in, you're running up in good strides, getting your foot nice and high. Chest is coming up, it's coming back as well. Watch my chest in this. It was back, it wasn't here, or you're going to have a real struggle to get up the wall. So, you've been putting your foot on the wall, this high up, getting good height, getting good push. Now the next step is actually getting your hands on. This is going to put you into the cast position. I'll demonstrate it. This is the position you want to get into. From here, you're in no danger, you can't fall. You can just hang. The next step is what I think you should be achieving by the end of this. Being able to do this. I know it may be really difficult. It'll be really, really difficult at first for some of you, who if you aren't that flexible. Some of my friends can't do it because they have pains around here, but if you are feeling fine with it, then great. I think practice it on a low wall first. Obviously it's more efficient if you don't want to be climbing up the wall all day practicing getting to the cast. So go to a lower wall for practice. Possibly find something with a ledge so you can get used to staying here, and then possibly giving you a bit more grip for going up onto the wall. But eventually I'd like to get you having your feet flat on the wall with no cheating shortcut to getting from here to here. That's your first step. The method of doing this is from your cast position. You want to be having one foot on the wall, the other one right next to it, but not actually touching the wall directly. You want to have the stronger foot that you're going to kick off with, in this case my right foot. The balls of your feet should be touching on the wall. So therefore, that's going to push you. And with the other leg, that's the one you want to put on first, for my left leg. You want to be able to push and then put that one on. Then eventually you can take it to two steps. So what you should be doing, having the balls of your feet on this foot, flinging back this one, and then getting one foot up as your first progression. It doesn't have to be in between your hands. It can be out here. Just make sure you're getting a good push. So it is good to start by getting one foot to the side of your hands, but eventually after doing this progression I would really like you to get your foot on the wall between the two hands where you've been in your cast. The next step is after getting that down, we want you to be kicking up and landing on both feet, not two at a time. You don't have to do that yet, but first you should be putting one down, then quickly putting the second one up. It'll look just like this. that's the end result of this first type of wall run. So that should be done by the end of this. You don't have to do that, but just make sure that if you can get your foot between two hands, and you might not be able to get 2 feet between 2 hands, just try and get over the wall quickly, because putting one here doesn't look good, it's not fast. The one with 2 feet is the fastest one, but putting 1 foot is quite fast and it doesn't really look bad. So if you can't do the 2 foot, make sure you can do the 1 foot. So now, we're practicing all the 3 progressions. Putting one up, kicking up from the cast, and landing in 2 feet on the wall, hopefully. So now what you need to do is put it all together. First, running at the wall, putting your foot on, practicing that, pushing up, putting your hands on quickly after you've got above height, and with the force of your hands and your foot coming off the wall, you should be able to get your foot straight up from the wall. They look just like this. And then you have it. If you're not getting it, just practice, practice, practice. That's how you'll get it. That's how I got it. That's how pretty much everyone I know got it. So keep practicing each progression. If you think you're doing something wrong, if you're just not getting the whole thing together, just practice. That's simple as. So that was the first part of the Wallrun tutorial. So now I'm about to show you the second type of Wallrun, which is not designed to get your whole chest up, just designed to get one arm on a high wall, such as this. It's quite high compared to me, so the technique I want to show you is like the first progression of the other Wallrun, getting 1 foot high. If you can get that really good, you'll have no problem doing something like this. The trick is to get as much push on one step, and then possibly use another foot, 1, 2, after getting a certain amount of height, so that you can use it. Maybe not on a wall this high, but something higher you might want to use 2 feet. So the technique used to get up something this high is first push and thrusting your whole chest up the wall, not over, so you possibly you can swing one arm up for starters. So guys, thanks for watching. That was the tutorial on the Wallrun. Train safe, have fun.